Why do we have to do shows after our friend dies? Why
know.
Why can't the company just fucking go, hey, you know what? Just take tomorrow off and don't worry about it.
Yes.
It's not even an inkling in these guys' heads.
No, they would never do that.
They still wanted to meet with us about something that we're planning. I'm like, really? Can we do it tomorrow?
I can't do it today now. Yeah, I gotta go right the fuck out of here. Sorry. Just happens.
We gotta fucking work that out, though.
It's
5 minutes.
Here it is.
10 minutes.
I'll go along with anything.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
All right. Whatever's discussed, yes.
No, because
I say yes.
No, because they're going to try to keep us down again.
I know.
Again.
There's some multiple choice questions.
Is there really? Do you know what they're going to discuss?
Of course I do.
We want to.
I'm the one giving them the list of things that.
Well, we want to do a bit, and they don't want us to do the bit because we would look bad.
Do the bit.
If video got out there, and I'm like, really? And then Ant said it perfectly the other day. He goes, any video that gets out there would be good for us at this point.
Yeah.
Nothing is happening with this fucking show.
We need
past our fan base.
Nothing's happening with, like, Sirius. With any shows, it's just kind of there. We need to get out there.
Because
do something.
They've decided to keep everything extremely safe.
Yeah.
And now they're worried that, a bit we want to do, which would be hilarious. Obviously, we're going to hit the road again. I think it's pretty obvious to everybody. And we want to do this bit, which I think visually would be hilarious. They're like, oh, boy, but if the video got out there and it got in the wrong hands.
Wrong hands?
You guys could look really bad. How about you Google us? At this point, it doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, really. We're not running for public office anytime soon.
Don't
worry about it.
How about we get people talking again? How about we try?
Yeah. If people were offended by something we do, they're fuddy-duddies that don't really get the show, and it would make a little bit of heat, you know?
You know what? Because it's a weird day, and I don't know what the fuck to talk about. The bid is simple. We want.
We talked about it on the show.
All right, yeah. Okay. We want fat broads to wear pig noses and have a pig race, like you see at the state fair.
And pig ears.
And that dope, and
Pigtail.
he's a nice guy. Personally, I like him. I do. I really do. I like all the guys.
Yeah.
I like Steve Blatter, I like Gary, and I like Rob Cross. I really do like them as people.
It does come across when you talk about them.
Well, from a professional standpoint, I don't respect most of those guys whatsoever.
Opie, I know you had a problem with these people, but Kevin.
Fucking Kevin.
Kevin from Connecticut. Not for you.
He means well, but that was just dumb. But I don't respect them because they're worried that if we do the fat broads in pig noses, that a video would get out there and we would look bad.
And people, I guess,
how would we look
as
bad?
Misogynistic.
But how would we look bad if the women are more than willing to do this?
I don't know.
And we keep it all fun. Like they're just dumb.
Maybe it's the whole climate of Adam Carolla calling women not funny and Daniel Tosh. Maybe they don't want that.
Right. No.
I'm just making stuff up.
Some idiot, because I supported Daniel Tosh, thinks that I support gang rape now.
Well, that's what
People
it is,
are
right?
just so stupid.
Oh.
Done with all of them. My point is really simple. Rape is a horrible thing that I absolutely don't support. But making rape jokes could be very, very funny.
Because it's so out there.
In the proper context, it could be absolutely hilarious. And my point, and it's really simple, and there's no argument here. I'm not going to argue with these dummies. I'll beat them up a little bit. Daniel Tosh, as a comic, I support him being a comic in a comedy club, even if it means rape jokes. Period.
Of course.
Period.
Here's something people don't understand about a little thing called comedy. There are situations where it's so outlandish. Something is so outrageous. A situation is presented that is so ridiculous, it becomes funny.
Right.
And some people don't understand that, and it happens with jokes about the retarded, jokes about death, jokes about like anything.
Right.
Anything that's terrible. But if you paint this picture and it's so ridiculous, it becomes funny.
Of course.
And some people don't understand that, and that's called context. And they just think you're doing it in the context of talking about it seriously, and that's not the case.
And you can't pick and choose what is off limits.
Oh, no.
You just can't do that.
No.
I'm trying to find. Okay. Wait. All right. Rape isn't funny. The Lost Tales on Twitter writes. Maybe you should talk to the victims and see how funny they find those jokes.
See, that's real.
And
that's the real context that you can't. That isn't funny, talking to a real rape victim about it. Now you're putting it in real life situations. Again, what I just said, you put it in the context of joking and making something completely ludicrous.
Right.
Then it becomes funny because it's so outrageous.
Right. I wrote her back. I wrote, well, that's what I said, basically. I wrote, way to dumb it down, pea-brain.
Ugh.
And then I did write, I gave her a little, I said, and then I wrote again because I was, like, frustrated by how stupid she was. I wrote, you're right, the act of rape isn't funny in capital letters. However, a joke about rape can be funny.
Can be.
That's the difference. Right. That's the difference. And I would love to find out what this broad thinks is funny.
Yeah.
Because I guarantee I can find someone really quickly that would say, oh, you can't joke about that.
Exactly.
You can't joke about that.
Anything she could come up with that's funny, somebody will find offensive.
Exactly. Exactly. Who said it? It's all or nothing, right? Somebody said it's all or nothing.
Lots of sports coaches.
Iraq at dinner. See, Iraq.
By the way, Gary says this should only be a 5-minute meeting. He wants to discuss mainly length and timing.
All right.
Length and timing? What does that mean?
Of my cock.
Well,
Whoa.
that doesn't make any sense, timing.
Oh, well, it doesn't. You're right.
Is he past the dumb thought he had yesterday or 2 days ago about
I don't know
about the fat broads crawling around in pig noses?
He says
past that?
He says the bid is on the list to discuss, which it is because I have the list right here.
Right.
We should be okay to do it if you really want to.
Oh, okay.
See, if we really want to.
Say how they do that.
But see, if we do it your way, the show's going to get worse. The show's going to get worse.
Yeah.
They've taken everything away from us.
We have a lot of good bid ideas.
All right.
But that's because the staff thought of them. These are staff bid ideas.
I know.
Yes.
I'm amazed that a guy that has not a creative bone in his body is overseeing this channel. It's so stupid.
We actually thought of one yesterday
Really
in the meeting
stupid.
that we really like.
Which one?
Kind of like
Let's vet it. Is it called vetting?
Kind of like an oddest thing you own / Pawn Stars type thing.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, where like
we need
listeners,
a good prize.
Well, that's the thing. We were kind of thinking, if we could get a sponsor to give us maybe like $1,000, and
Steven Singer.
Yeah, he loves spending money on the show.
He
He's
loves
the
it.
only guy we got.
And people bring in the oddest thing that they own or something that they want to possibly sell to us, and then you guys have X amount of money, and it's up to you to determine, what it's worth and what you're willing to pay for it. And
I think it's too complicated.
Are you lost already?
No, it's too complicated as far as like pulling it off in front of a live audience. I'm thinking.
You think so?
Yeah.
We've done oddest thing you owned before.
No, I know, but
Now we're just buying it.
I think if we keep it just basic and the oddest, the person that had the craziest, strangest, oddest thing.
I love oddest thing, and you guys haven't done that in years.
Yeah.
Yes, years.
I mean, because we'll fool around with the whole porn star angle.
Yeah.
I love that idea.
Yeah, it's.
But
something that
if
really like.
we need a really good prize, or they're just not going to bring their weird shit.
Well, sure. I mean, everything. We have to entice
Right.
listeners. To do something.
Entice the listener. By the way.